Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to our program. My name is Syed Mohammed.
My name is Ali.
On today's program, we're going to be talking about Imam Sajjad al-Abidin alayhi salam, who, as we know, one of the traditions, his birthday was a few days ago. Imam Sajjad al-Abidin alayhi salam, as we know, is the fourth holy Imam. Imam Ali bin al-Hussein alayhi salam gave lengthy advice on human rights, which is in a book called Risala al-Hukuk, or a treatise on rights. There's a bunch of rights mentioned in there, but today we're just going to mention 3 of those rights. The first right we're going to mention is the rights of you on your teacher. The rights of you on your teacher are: you should look at him with honor, listen to him with full attention, sit facing him with respect, and do not raise your voice in his presence. If someone asks him a question, you should not reply, but instead let him reply. And do not speak to anyone bad things about others. Do not speak to anyone or talk bad things about others in front of him. Or behind those people, because as we know, backbiting is a severe sin. So that's obviously. You should hide his faults and speak of his good qualities. Keep away from his enemies and do not make enemies with his friends. If you do all these things, angels will be your witness that you did what you were required to do and that you obtained knowledge from him for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only. So that was one of the rights on your teachers or teacher. So, Brother Eli, do you follow these things?
Yes. Do you?
Yeah. I always follow these things. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, these are required, so yeah, follow them. Yep, follow these things. The next right we're going to mention is the rights of your mother. The rights of your mother are: she carried you when no one carries any. She carried you where no one carries anyone else. She fed you the fruit of her heart, which no one gives to anyone else. She protected you with all parts of her body. She did not care if she remained hungry, as long as you were fed. If she was thirsty, as long as you drank. She gave you clothes, so you had clothes on. If she was in the sun, so long as you were in the shade. She lost her sleep for you. She protected you from cold and heat, so that you should live. You will never be able to thank her unless if Allah helps you. So, Brother Eli, first of all, do you do these things?
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing really mentioned about what you have to do. Just mentions. Can you thank your mother enough, Brother Eli?
No.
Good. It was a trick question. You can't, as I have just mentioned, unless Allah helps you. So that was the second thing we're going to mention. The final thing we're going to mention is the right of you on your neighbor. So start off, Brother Eli. Do you respect your neighbors? Let's give your honest opinion, Brother Eli. Before I say your rights on him, do you respect your neighbors?
Yes. What about you?
That's good. Well, yes, I respect my neighbors. So now let's see the things that are required, the human rights required. The right of you on your neighbor is that you should guard him, his belongings, when he is absent. Respect him when he is present and help him when he is wronged. So if he's in hardship or anything, I guess you're required to help your neighbor, and you should guard his things. So if someone's going to rob him, well, obviously this is a severe example, but it's very possible. If he's going to get robbed or something, you should, call the police or something so he doesn't get robbed. Do not do any shameful act to him. If you know any bad things about him, keep that secret. If you know he will accept your advice, then give it. Do not leave him alone when he is in trouble. Help him out of his troubles. Forgive him if he has wronged you, and treat him generously. So those are the rights that we have to do towards your neighbors. As we know, some people maybe nowadays are distant from their neighbors, but you should always have respect for your neighbors and do these things that I have mentioned. Now we're going to ask some questions about Imam Zain al-Abidin alayhi salam. Brother Ali, would you like to start us off with our first question of the day?
Our fourth Imam is known as Imam Zainul Abidin, which means what? A, the glory of the worshippers. B, the knowledgeable one. Or C, the guided one. If you like to call, please dial the number on the screen.
925-523-3766. You don't have to call and answer the question. You can also call in and maybe say a saying of Imam Zainul Abidin Islam, or if you want to read a surah. So another thing is refrain from lying in all things, big or small, in seriousness or in jest. For when one starts lying in petty matters, soon he will have the audacity to lie in important matters. Brother Ali, can you tell us what you think this means? What do you think this means?
Yeah, if you make a little lie, it'll pile up, and then soon you won't care if it's a little lie or a big lie. It'll be the same to you.
Yes, so as Brother Ali just mentioned, so I think it means, same thing what you said. If someone tells a little lie, no matter how small, then Shaitan's going to keep convincing you to lie more and more. So sooner, if not that time passed, you can still think, you may think that, oh yeah, even though it's a big lie, you may think, it's a small, it doesn't matter. But every little lie counts, so we should obviously refrain from lying. Brother Ali, could you repeat our question?
Our fourth Imam is known as Imam Zainul Abidin, which means what? The glory of the worshippers, the knowledgeable one, or the guided one. Brother Syed, can I read this thing about bananas?
Yes, Brother Ali. So Brother Ali is going to read something about one of the wonders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Brother Ali, what would you like to mention this week?
Bananas, right?
Yes.
You like bananas?
I love bananas. What about you, Brother Ali? Are you a fan of bananas?
Not really, but I do like to have some bananas. Bananas are the number one fruit. There's like 107 countries they're grown, and they're the first fruit, actually. Some scientists believe that banana was the world's first fruit. Also, bananas are more consumed than apples and oranges combined.
Oh, that's pretty impressive. Apples and oranges combined. Usually you think of apples, you think of, apple trees, but it's even more grown than that.
Yeah.
Continue, Brother.
And it's 75% water. So if you pick one fruit, it should be banana, because that's also hydration.
It also satisfies you. So if you're hungry and you need something to eat, bananas, you should definitely go to bananas.
Can you name another fruit that satisfies?
I would say apples, maybe dates.
Yeah.
Those correct. So that's pretty interesting that bananas, they believe it's like the first fruit on earth. That's probably why in like some movies you see that like the caveman's eating the banana or something. So those are actually based on facts. Well, it could be, but
another fruit, dates. They can help cure eyesight, and it doesn't have any side effects to the body. It's completely natural, and it works better than medicine, actually.
Yeah, and also, isn't it that dates are required that when you break your fast in Ramzan, or if you're fasting regular?
It's mustahab.
Yeah, it's mustahab to break your fast with a date. So if someone's fasting, make sure to give them a date so that you get sawab as well to break your fast with that date.
Yeah, dates help night blindness and eyesight.
Wow, so if you have really bad eyesight or something, if your eyesight, then you should definitely have some more dates.
Even if you have good eyesight, you can improve it.
That's pretty incredible. Brother Ali, could you repeat the question?
Yes. Our fourth Imam is known as Imam Zainul Abidin Islam, which means A, the glory of the worshippers, B, the knowledgeable one, or C, the guided one.
If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, 925-523-3766.
Brother Syed, can you answer this question?
Could you repeat the multiple choice?
Our fourth Imam is known as Imam Zainul Abidin Islam, which means A, the guided one? No, A, the glory of the worshippers, B, the knowledgeable one, or C, the guided one.
The glory of the worshippers?
That is correct.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad wa ajfar. Our next question is,
The next question is, our fourth Imam alayhi salam is known as what? A. Imam Sajjad alayhi salam, B. Imam Bakr alayhi salam, or C. Imam Reza alayhi salam. If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen.
925-523-3766. I'm going to read more about sayings of Imam Zain al-Abidin alayhi salam. The most favorable of you to Allah is certainly the owner of the best deeds. The doer of best deeds to Allah is the most desirous for Allah's bounty and rewards. The most saved for Allah's agony is the most fearful of Allah. The closest to Allah is the most well-mannered. The most accepted by Allah is the most generous to his family members. The most honorable for Allah is the most God-fearing. So I just mentioned some of the things like the most favorable of you to Allah is certainly the owner of the best deeds. Brother Ali, what do you think this means?
What?
The first part of the saying. I said the most favorable of you to Allah is certainly the owner of the best deeds.
Brother Syed, do you know what this means?
Well, it means to do good deeds, and especially since today's Friday, good deeds you do today count like it's double. So you should definitely do more good deeds on Friday. Visiting a cemetery is another great thing to do on Friday. I think Bibi Fatima used to visit a cemetery on either Thursday night or Friday. I think maybe it was Friday. So Friday is definitely a good day. Another thing to do on Fridays is, we mentioned this in previous weeks, pomegranates. We mentioned it on previous shows, pomegranates. It's good to have pomegranates on either Thursday night or Friday. Those are the recommended days to have pomegranates. And it said that when you have a pomegranate, you should have one to yourself. So if you can't have a huge pomegranate, then they sell smaller ones. So those are definitely recommended to have, because one seed in the pomegranate is actually a seed from heaven. So it's pretty great. Brother Ali, do you have a pomegranate yet?
No, not really, but...
Well, you should definitely make sure to purchase some of those.
Yes.
Because today's Friday,
as we know. You know what another word for pomegranate is?
What's that?
Anar. Also, I have some facts about anars.
Okay. Would you like to?
Oh, it's very nutritious, obviously, but it also has when served slightly chilled, the juice of the pomegranate is a favorite in many Middle Eastern countries. You know, the juice.
Yeah, pomegranate juice. When it's cold. So pomegranate juice is actually good. They also sell that. So those things are great for, they have many health benefits. I'm going to read another saying of Imam Zain al-Abidin alayhi salam. Beware of associating with the sinful, for he will disappoint you for a single bite or even something less valuable. So, Brother Ali, your thoughts on this part of saying?
If you rely on someone like sinful, I believe it was.
Yes, sinful.
Sinful. Since they're not very high in spiritual, they want more like they want more like possessive things, and they're focusing on like the body. So instead, they're just taking like everything, even though they just want everything. And
yes, similar to that, I believe that it means he will disappoint you for a single bite or even something less valuable. They'll like
They don't rely on sinners.
Yes.
You should only rely on Allah.
Yes, you should only rely on Allah, and they would like even try to steal from you such things of little or no value. So that's the next part is, beware of associating with the stingy, for he will let you down when you are in urgent need of his property. Stingy. So I guess something people who don't want to give away things, who want to hold on to things. I guess if you need help or something, like property, then they won't give it to you. Next is, beware of associating with the foolish, for he harms you when he intends to do you favor. So if, like a foolish person, what do you think of when you hear the word foolish? A person who, doesn't know. A person who doesn't think, who's speaks before they think about it, because Imam Ali alayhi salam always said it's better to think before you speak. So, for he harms you when he intends to do you a favor. So if he's trying to do you a favor or something, instead it'll backfire on you. Beware of associating with the disregardful of his relatives, for I found him cursed in the book of Allah. So, if you disregard your disregardful of his relatives, they are cursed in the book of Allah. So, if people don't like their relatives, if they're disregardful of their relatives, they are cursed in the book of Allah. So, which is the Quran. So, Brother Ali, would you like to repeat the question?
Yes. Our fourth Imam is also known as A. Imam Sajjad alayhi salam, B. Imam Bakr alayhi salam, or C. Imam Reza alayhi salam. Syed, can you answer this question?
Our fourth Imam, Imam, which one was it?
The fourth Imam.
Our fourth Imam is also known as Imam Sajjad alayhi salam.
That is correct.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Our next question is, Brother Ali.
The next question is, Imam Sajjad alayhi salam's mother was the daughter of...
We have a caller. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Jose.
And would you like to answer the question?
What was the question?
Imam Sajjad alayhi salam's mother was the daughter of the king of A. Syria, B. Iran, or C. Egypt.
Wait, ask the question again.
Imam Sajjad alayhi salam's mother was the daughter of the king of A. Syria, B. Iran, or C. Egypt.
I'm going to say Syria.
That is incorrect.
I'm going to say Egypt.
That is correct. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Khulaf, have a nice day. Yes, that is correct. Imam Sajjad's mother was the daughter of the king of Iran. Well, actually, that was not correct, but
It's Iran.
yes, well, it's Iran.
The next question is, Imam Sajjad alayhi salam was born in the city of A. Najaf, B. Damascus, or C. Medina.
If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766. I'm going to continue with the sayings of Imam Zain al-Abidin alayhi salam. For his supplication to Allah, the believer gains one of three things. The supplication is saved for him, he is responded immediately, or he is saved for the befalling of an imminent misfortune. So, if someone prays to Allah, he gains one of three things. Either it's saved for him for later, or Allah will grant you something better in the next world. He is saved from a befalling misfortune. So the thing he was praying for was actually bad for him. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually saves him, or obviously he gains what he wants. So, Brother Ali, would you like to repeat the question?
Yes. Imam Sajjad alayhi salam was born in the city of A. Najaf, B. Damascus, or C. Medina. Brother Syed, can you answer this question?
Was he born in the city of Imam Sajjad, fourth Imam, third Imam? Was it Medina?
That is correct.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Our next question is,
Imam Sajjad alayhi salam is buried in this cemetery. A. Baqi, B. Wadi Salam, or C. Five Pillars Cemetery.
if you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766. Brother Ali, do you have any other facts about fruits you'd like to share with us?
Yes.
If you'd like to continue.
Pomegranates contain a plentiful supply of potassium, as well as minerals as calcium, iron, sodium, and vitamins A, B1, B2, B3, and C. Also, it ensures and makes sure that the heart beats normally by maintaining the body's potassium-sodium balance.
So
It also
that's,
helps the nervous and muscular senses to function regularly.
that's pretty interesting. Definitely didn't know that about that. I'm going to read another saying of Imam Zain al-Abidin alayhi salam. This is actually the last saying of the day. The saying is, Allah says, O son of Adam, satisfy yourself with that which I have given to you, and you will be the most abstinent of people. O son of Adam, carry out the duties that I have made incumbent upon you, and you will be the best of worshipper of people. O son of Adam, avoid acting matters that I have deemed forbidden, and you will be the most pious of people. To spend moderately in times of poverty, give generously in times of luxury, treat people fairly, and greet them initiatively. These manners are within the characters of the believer. Brother Ali, do you have any thoughts on these sayings?
No.
Well, my
Brother
thoughts
Sean,
are...
Can you answer the last question? This question.
Well, yes, I can. But my thoughts are, just describe the qualities of a believer. So, Brother Ali, could you ask the last question of the day?
Second to last.
Second
Imam
to last.
Sajjad alayhi salam is buried in this cemetery. A. Jannat al-Baqi, B. Wadi Salam, or C. Five Pillar Cemetery.
So, Baqi, possibility. Wadi Salam, possibility. And Five Pillar Cemetery, no. So, it's A. Janatul Baqi.
Yes.
That is correct. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. What's your partner?
Next,
Our last question of the day is, Brother Ali.
how old was Imam Sajjad alayhi salam when his grandfather, Imam Ali alayhi salam, was martyred? A. 10 years old, B. 25 years old, or C. 2 years old.
If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766. So, I just said some of the sayings. Brother Ali, can you say could you name us one fact about Imam Zain al-Abidin alayhi salam? Could you tell us one fact?
Yes. His father is Imam Hussein alayhi salam.
That is correct. Is there anything else?
Yes.
Yes.
His son is Imam Bakr alayhi salam.
Well, I mean, this is pretty obvious stuff. Is there anything else you'd like to say? That's number 3, 4, 5, third Imam, fourth Imam, fifth Imam, anything, you know.
Imam
Well, I'll just say one thing. Remember, today, when I started the program, I was saying about the book of Imam Zain al-Abidin on Islam. Brother Ali, what is the name of that book that he wrote, saying the human rights or requirements one has to do to his fellow patron?
It's called I don't
Yes,
remember
brother?
the name.
Well, the name was Risala al-Huquq, or a treatise on rights. So, Brother Ali, would you like to repeat the question one more time?
Yes. How was Imam Sajjad alayhi salam when his grandfather, Imam Ali alayhi salam, was martyred? A. 10 years old, B. 25 year old, B. 25, or C. 2.
If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766.
Brother Syed, you know the answer?
Well, could you repeat the question?
Yes. The answer is...
No. The question.
How old was Imam Sajjad alayhi salam when his grandfather, Imam Ali alayhi salam, was martyred? 10, 25, or 2?
10 years old. Sounds, sure, maybe. 25. Wait, was it 10, 25, or 2?
Yeah.
Or 10 to 25?
10, 25, 2.
Was it,
Actually, 2 might have been second.
was it 25?
No.
2.
That's correct.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. What's your question?
He was 25 in Carp. How did you mistake that?
That was just an accident. Well, thank you for everyone who participated.
I also have one more thing.
Yes, brother.
You know why Imam Sajjad alayhi salam is named Sajjad? Why he has that title?
No, but you do, Brother Ali. So
he was always in Sajda, because after Karbala, he was always in Sajda, and Imam Bakr alayhi saw that his father was always in Sajda. Even when he helped out, there was some affair going on with the some people, and they were getting angry at each other because he said, "Oh yeah, this guy, he was like angry at some guy. I'm not sure why, but then he went and he solved the problem, and then he went and he did Sajda. He thanked Allah for giving him the gift to help them."
So that's very interesting, Brother Ali. Thank you for that. Thank you for everyone who participated in our program. Now we're going to do Allahumma kulli waliyaka for the people in the world starving and in need. Allahumma kulli waliyaka al-Hujjat ibn al-Hasan salawatuka alayhi wa ala abaih fi hadhihi sa'a wa fi kulli sa'a waliyan wa hafitha wa qa'idan wa nasira ودليلا وإنا حتى تسكنه أرضك توا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. Once again, thanks for everyone who participated in our program. Please join us next week on another episode of Velayat Kids. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Khuda Hafiz.